Let's offer a prayer together. And you might need to turn this down since I'm wearing a mask right now and it's jammed into my mouth practically. Divine Mother, Heavenly Father, beloved friend God, great masters, Jesus Christ, Babaji Krishna, Lahiri Mahashaya, Swami Sri Yukteswar, beloved Guru, Paramhansa Yogananda, all saints and sages, lovingly we bow at thy feet. Beloved Master, we are your children. Guide our hearts and our lives to oneness with thee, to thy infinite joy. Free us in thy light. Om, peace. Amen. You can be seated and we'll have some music. Have the singers come up. So this first song that we'll sing is called Dark Eyes, and this is in reference to the eyes of Master's mother. And so this is written a song to the Divine Mother that Yogananda worshipped.
the morning, dark eyes in the evening, dark eyes in the starlight at end of day, dark eyes that speak silence, they whisper, come find me, you'll never know true love if you stay. Now I seek them in the winter time, oh I seek them in the spring. Those two dark eyes draw my heart away to where sun and moon sing. I laugh now in the summertime when ripples on the river play. I laugh soaring with the meadowlarks, love has made my heart gay. I laugh soaring with the meadowlarks, love has made my heart gay. I've known them forever, they've haunted my slumber and called to me out of the deeps of space. The love that they promise has helped me remember another time, a caring embrace, another time, a caring embrace.
So we'll sing one more song. No? Lord, may we serve you? Yeah. So this is Swamiji's Lord, may we serve you.
Lord, may we serve you all our days, ever rejoice to sing your praise, as we together your wisdom seek. Charge us with truth whene'er we speak. Lord, may we ever know your will. Come to us when our hearts are still, as we your guidance with joy receive. May we as one your bliss achieve, as we your guidance with joy receive. May we as one your bliss achieve.
Thank you. So we'll chant together and then have a little meditation. And this first chant is, I am the sky mother. I am the vast blue ocean of sky. I am a little drop of the sky, frozen sky. I am the sky mother. I am the sky. I am the sky mother. I am the sky. I am the vast blue ocean of sky. I am a little drop of the sky. Frozen sky. this next chant into a short meditation. This is Jai Guru. Jai Guru, 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 Shanti, 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 Shanti. I would like to play for us now a couple of short talks. The first one is by Master himself, and this was the occasion of his birthday in 1951. And this little excerpt just lasts about 3 minutes, and that will be followed by an excerpt of Swamiji talking about Master's birthday, talking on the occasion of a different Master's birthday in the 1980s. And that talk goes for about 8 minutes. And this first one with Master himself talking, I'll just interject that he didn't, for decades in America, he would not tell people his birthday. He basically said, my age is 1, and he just wouldn't let anybody celebrate his birthday because he didn't have enough of a personality, in a sense. He didn't want to be thought of in that way. But some of the devotees managed to pry the date out of his relatives in India, and so they sort of fobbed it off on him in the late 40s or early 50s. And this particular talk comes from January 5th, 1951, so this is just a little over a year before he left the body.
God bless you all. Be seated.
So he said, God bless you all, and be seated. It sort of goes by in an instant, and after this I'm just going to let him talk.
I did not want my birthday for years, and for years I avoided it. But when they started, I liked it, especially to see the joyous faces of you all, and to see the kindness and the love that I have given to you unconditionally come back towards me. While one doesn't expect what I give, I don't expect to come back. But when you give to me the same kindness and love, that is very endearing to my heart, because I go by heart. We cannot conquer God by reason, because He has all the wisdom that He wants. We cannot tell Him the real history of a leaf if He wants to ask us. But when He says, Thou art my Father, I am thy child, He can say nothing. That's why Jesus said, one of His greatest sayings, Thou dost not reveal thyself unto the prudent or the wise, but unto babes. And before Him, I am a babe, and I am born in the cradle of your hearts, and the hearts of all those that are kind to me. And I am very happy on this occasion. And that's why, in this way, I can express myself. We forget our egoity, and we see the dreamer dreams the dream. It is He that has arranged all this. I have no one, because I recognize no other existence apart from the dreamer who has dreamed us all. And it is wonderful to rejoice in His world when we know Him and feel Him, and express in His play our love for Him. He has separated us from Him that we may play with Him in His great show. With God, all is fun. Without Him, everything is everything else but fun. So, on this occasion, your words will be engraved in my heart, and your goodwill and love and kindness I shall give to God. God bless you all.
to talk about one of the great events of this century. In every age, we find, as it says in the Bhagavad Gita, that when darkness increases and virtue declines, God sends one of his enlightened children into the world to help mankind to understand the way of truth and to inspire man to follow that way. And this inspiration comes on many levels. One of them is to offer to people the ideal human being for that particular, for the needs of that particular age. An ideal person has come in the form of Buddha with his compassion and world renunciation. And if we read in the books about his path of moderation, we must also understand that that moderation was a moderation of extremity rather than a moderation of lukewarm spirituality. He was a man who absolutely dedicated his life to the divine quest until he found the Nirvana, the divine consciousness and freedom in the soul that he was seeking. And Jesus came into this world again with another personality. Each one of them is different, not only because God is always new in every human being. Every thumbprint is different. Every personality is unique. But also because, in a way, a master doesn't have a personality so much as manifests a personality. Yogananda used to say, I killed Yogananda long ago. No one dwells in this temple now but God. And indeed, looking into his eyes, it was very difficult to see a personality because you identify a personality in terms of the things people like and don't like, in terms of their desires and their antipathies. You looked into his eyes, you didn't see anything of that nature. You saw behind that deep calmness and infinite consciousness. It was indeed as if living in the presence of God, knowing that that form is not God. No form could define God. And yet God is manifest in all beings. And the thing is, as Jesus said, when they accused him of blaspheming, because he said he and God, his Father, are one, he said, don't the Scriptures say, you are God's? He didn't say, God says so and you'd better believe him or you'll go to hell. He didn't justify himself in terms of his own uniqueness. He justified himself in terms of our divine potential. And then he made it clear that the difference, there is obviously a difference, is simply that he was awake in that consciousness where the generality of mankind is asleep. And so when a master comes into this world, he doesn't come as a person. He comes as a messenger and as you might say, a window of the divine. In that context, I'd like to pause a moment to give you an illustration of many years ago. I was working in an office, and outside my window, which was on the ground floor, there was a very beautiful garden. Many times, because my desk faced this garden, I would look up and feast my gaze on the flowers, the greenery, the trees, and it would calm my mind and sort of energize my thoughts. One day there was a big rainstorm, and mud splattered all over the window. So
just try this again here. Sorry, guys. Okay, well, it's being a pill, so I'm going to finish the story for him. So, he is looking at this window for some weeks because it took him that long to get it together to go outside and clean the window. And so one fine Saturday, he went out and he washed the window. And he came back inside and he looked through the window and he said, "What a beautiful window." And then he stopped and he laughed at himself because what he realized is it wasn't the window that was beautiful, because the window was finally clear to where you couldn't see the window. What was beautiful was what he was looking at through the window, beyond the window. And he recognized, and the point he's making in the talk is that Yogananda was that perfectly clear window through which you could see the beautiful divine, the message, the magnetism, the grace that Yogananda was trying to bring into this world. And I'll just segue to a couple of the things that I was going to say after this, just by way of sort of tying all this to our present day and age, which is that it's so easy for us to sort of get tied to the personality, tied to the dramas of this world. We have, all of us, I presume, watched a movie at some time or other. And certainly we've all listened to a story. You know, even this little story about the window is a story that sort of has a certain theme, a certain energy to it. Well, some people like comedies. Some people like adventure movies. Some people like romance movies. Some people like romantic comedies or romantic dramas, or, you know, you just think of all, some people like horror movies, which just seems absolutely bizarre to me. It's like, we have enough horror in the world already, but we know we have to import it into what we're watching on the movie. Anyway, but all of it, in a sense, represents a story that sort of grabs our consciousness. It engages our imagination. And in a sense, it gives us a break from the drama, the epic that we're all living, which, as the days go by, may seem a little humdrum. But in the grand scheme of things, I was always inspired by this thought. I remember Swamiji saying, the veriest beggar has lived or will have lived a greater epic than has ever been written. If you think of the greatest epics, the Mahabharata, the Odyssey, the Iliad, these amazing, Gilgamesh, I think, is another one from the Middle East. Incredible epics. The Mahabharata can fill a library. You can fill shelf after shelf with the story. You can smash it down into one book that's about this thick, or you can, get it down to something thinner. But, the nuance in it is incredible. And that is just nothing compared to the journey of the soul. And Yogananda and other great masters down through the ages, Swamiji referred to Buddha, referred to Christ, and others, Krishna obviously as well, they come. Yogananda used a beautiful expression. He wrote this in a letter to one of the devotees who was struggling. And he wrote saying, "I come to pilot you out of the clouds of your mind." And if you think about it, we've flown a lot over the years to different parts of the world. And, we used to be all around India on airplanes, but, back and forth from India, and et cetera, all around the world. You get accustomed to the idea of flying. I
would read stories about airplanes that crash. It's a little bit of, that's maybe my version of a horror story. But one of the things that struck me is that people, when they're in a cloud, sometimes, especially if they don't believe the instruments that are on the dash of the airplane, they don't know whether they're going up or they're going down. They can't tell. The reference isn't there. I came to pilot you out of the clouds of your mind. Well, if you don't know which way is up, you can't pilot the plane. You can't guide yourself. And what is it that can pilot you? I mean, typically an airplane doesn't follow another airplane through the clouds. Typically an airplane is guided by something that it can reference that is beyond those clouds. And that reference point is the divine. And that anchor point is something that the masters are always oriented around, and they can show us how to do the same thing. They can guide us in that way. And so in our lives and in the drama that we all live in, or wherever and whatever that may be, all of us have to grab onto the example and the grace of the masters. One of the things that Swamiji used to share with us, and especially in the last years of his life, he would share this almost in every lecture. He said, a great master comes, not just, as he was expressing in the talk, with a personality sort of oriented to the age in which he comes, addressing the culture to which he comes. He also comes with power. And Swamiji, in different classes and lectures over the years, would explain a saint who has become one with God, who has realized God, manifests a certain degree of power, the power to uplift a certain number of disciples up to that level of freedom, but not the energy to uplift the entire planet. Whereas an avatar coming into the world, there is no limit to the power that they can process or channel into the world. And many, many times, both Master and Swamiji would quote, to as many as received him, to as many as were open to receiving that grace, to them gave he power to become the sons of God. Which is to say, as much as we're open to the influence or the grace of the Master, we can receive it. There is no limit to it. It's not as if, oh, well, it's me, so forget it, I'm a hopeless case, or whatever it may be. We bind ourselves with certain limiting thoughts. But Swamiji was always trying to encourage us. We too not only have the mission to achieve freedom, to achieve realization of God, we also have a role to play in the world. And the more we allow or awaken to the potential of that grace that can flow through us, the more that mission can manifest in the world. And I would like to suppose that everyone here can see and can recognize that this world can use about as much grace as it can get its mitts on. Like all of the above. In every possible direction, it needs grace. More of it, better of it, clearer, etc. We can act as instruments for that grace. And it is our greatest blessing and destiny to do so. I will also suggest that at times it can be our greatest challenge to do so, because it's easy to sort of fold back into the personality and just say, well, but it's just me after all. What can I do? Well, what can anybody do? What could, Gandhi could have just decided this really wasn't worth the hassle and just gone back to, a little ashram in the middle of nowhere in India, and there wouldn't be an India in the sense that it is now of a nation. I mean, any one of us can make an enormous difference. And it doesn't have to be on a grand scale, but just in the world of our own lives, that grace can come from the Masters. And today we celebrate Master's birth. And if any of you have not read or have not read recently his autobiography of a yogi, I highly encourage reading it or reading it again, because there is such a power and a blessing that comes through it, and so much intriguing nuance. Every time we pick that book up, it's like it's completely changed. There's all sorts of stuff in it that was never there before. It's like because we come at it from a different level, and it's like, oh, now I get why he was saying that. It's not that it wasn't there, but it wasn't there enough for our consciousness to perceive. And so we're going to have a flower ceremony in just a moment. And as we come, we'll chant, and people can bring a flower and make an offering here of the flower at the altar. And we offer it in devotion. The flower is a symbol of devotion. But we also offer it in the sense of, I offer myself receptively to that grace, which is just as alive when he was walking this earth as it is in this very moment. So, in fact, Swamiji would sometimes say Master's mission began when he left the body. The day that he left the body, people stopped focusing on that personality in that form, and that grace could flow through the world uninhibited, as many as received it. And so I invite us to offer the flower, but also receive that grace and that blessing. So as we now chant, you can come as you feel to, and come up 2 or 3 at a time. You don't have to make a single line, but just make that offering. Okay, so Nirmala's going to get the flowers, which are out in the...
Everybody has them. I'm going to get some for that.
Okay. Listen to my soul song, listen to my heart song, listen to my soul song, listen to my heart song. In secret in my soul, I will gather blossoms for thee, dipping them in devotion. I will lay them at thy feet, dipping them in devotion. I will lay them at thy feet. Listen to my soul song, listen to my heart song, listen to my soul song, listen to my heart song. In secret in my soul, I will gather blossoms for thee, dipping them in devotion. I will lay them at thy feet, dipping them in devotion. I will lay them at thy feet. Listen to my soul song, listen to my heart, to my Listen to my heart song, in secret in my soul. I will gather blossoms for you, dipping them in devotion. I will lay them at thy feet, dipping them in devotion. I will lay them at thy feet. Listen to my soul song, listen to my heart sing. Listen to my soul song, listen to my heart song. In secret in my soul, I will gather blossoms for you, dipping them in devotion. I will lay them at thy feet, dipping them in devotion. I will lay them at thy feet. Listen to my soul song, listen to my heart song. Listen to my soul song, listen to my heart song. In secret in my soul, I will gather blossoms for thee, dipping them in devotion. I will lay them at thy feet, dipping them in devotion. I will lay them at thy feet. Listen to my soul song, listen to my heart sing. Listen to my soul song, listen to my heart song. In secret in my soul, I will gather blossoms for thee, dipping them in devotion. I will lay them at thy feet, dipping them in devotion. I will lay them at thy feet. Listen to my soul song, listen to my heart song. Listen to my soul song, listen to my heart song. In secret in my soul, I will gather blossoms for thee, dipping them in devotion. I will lay them at thy feet, dipping them in devotion. I will lay them at thy feet. Listen to my soul song, listen to my heart song. Listen to my soul song, listen to my heart song. In secret in my soul, I will gather blossoms for thee, dipping them secret in my soul. I will gather blossoms for thee, dipping them in devotion. I will lay them at thy feet, dipping them in devotion. I will lay them at thy feet. Listen to my soul song, listen to my heart song. Listen to my soul song, listen to my heart song. In secret in my soul, I will gather blossoms for, dipping them in devotion. I will lay them at thy feet, dipping them in devotion. I will lay them at thy feet. Listen to my soul song, listen to my heart So let's have the singers come back and we'll sing Door of My Heart. So we're going to sing this song twice through, this chant twice through, and please join us on the second time. Door of my heart, open wide I keep for thee. Door of my heart, open wide I keep for thee. Wilt thou come, just for once come to me? Wilt thou come, just for once come to me? Will my days fly away without seeing thee, my Lord? Will my days fly away without seeing thee, my Lord? Night and day, I look for thee, night and day. Night and day, I look for thee, night and day. Door of my heart, open wide I keep for thee. Door of my heart, open wide I keep for thee. Wilt thou come, just for once come to me? Wilt thou come, just for once come to me? Will my days fly away without seeing thee, my Lord? Will my days fly away without seeing thee, my Lord? Night and day, I look for thee, night and day. Night and day, I look for thee, night and day. Night and day, I look for thee, night and day.
And now please join us in the yoga room for birthday cake.
Do you want to do Old Master?
Well, yeah.
Okay. So there's going to come a point in this song where everybody can sing, and it's not at the beginning. So, but later on, you can. You can give them the high sign. That's what we wanted to hear. And if I could read this, I would actually potentially use it, but here, I got him. I got it. Okay. No, it's all right. There's plenty of light. It was my eyeballs. The time has come for us to see that there's but one reality upon the earth and high above, the truth that all was made from love. A love that calls to us to fly above the hills, above the sky, above the storms, above the pain, a land where peace and laughter reign. Oh, Master, may thy joy fill our days. Oh, Master, may thy wisdom guide our ways. Guide all our hopes and all our dreams, past every glow that only seems, into the light, the inner sun, into the truth that we're all one. Help us to find in every hour, in every thought, in every flower, a joy that spans eternity, the truth that makes us ever free. Oh, Master, may thy joy fill our days. Oh, Master, may thy wisdom guide our ways. Oh, Master, may thy joy fill our days. Oh, Master, may thy wisdom guide our ways. Okay, now in the yoga room, we have a very important other song to sing, this time to Master. Well, like this song is to Master, but anyway, let us. Yes. Well, oh yeah. Okay, so somebody has to help us carry all this. Okay, follow her. Yeah.